buenas tardes de la Ciudad de Mexico. Staying in the very gentrified, very controversial, I suppose, in a way, at least I've seen before, neighborhood of Roma Norte, really gentrified, more English voices, more vegan taco shops and artsy-fartsy shops than you'd find in any Western city, really. So, but it's really beautiful. It is very beautiful, this part of the city. Lots of green trees everywhere, and buenas. Oh, gracias. Beautiful, really beautiful.
Ese güey tiene una base, pero no me acuerdo qué base. Y ahí es donde tú descubres No, está bien.
Hola, buenas tardes. I'm in Mexico City. I think it's Mexico City, but I've heard more English voices than Mexican voices, so it's I'm in the nicest part of Mexico City, and this is where all the gringos are. So it literally is all Americans and gringos. So it's it's beautiful, but it's not very authentic. It just feels like being in New York with all the gringos and the extranjeros everywhere. So hardly any Mexicans around, but anyway, I'm in Mexico City. My final stop on this trip. Yes, I got about an hour walk from Roma Norte area, the fancy gringo area. Just been gentrified from the Mexican people. Buenas. I got about an hour walk from there to the tourist center, the historic center. I'll go see the famous Zocalo and the palace and the usual old buildings. The go home gringo area. I haven't seen any of those graffiti signs yet on the walls, but they are here from what I've seen online. You know, go home gringo. So it's all very well gentrification if you can afford it, but you know, the takeover of these parts of these cities is quite amazing. Again, when you hear more English voices than Hispanic voices, it's very interesting. Lots of great food though. This seems like a market drop-off from the gringo area to the non-gringo area. See what they're talking about. It's more authentic. Let's go find out. Whoa, I'm coming back there later. Nice done. Whoa. Wow. Tacos, quesadillas. Whoa. Hola. Buenas. Look at that. Más tarde. Wow. Can't wait to try some of this. Gorditas de chicharrón. Whoa. Antojitos, Carmen.
Yo voy vaciando también.
What is all that?
¿Qué le damos?
Wow. Is that bread? Wow. I've said this many times before. If you like cities and you like food, street food and vibe and fast pace and culture and all that, you will love this place. Just at this point of my journey and who I am and how I don't like big cities and I don't like seeing filth and the worst of humans and homeless and everything like that, it's just not for me. So nice to come visit and get some nice street food and see the sights and head back to my wifey. Wow, that's a lot of fried fresh chicken, pollos. Buenas frutas, jugos, frescos. I really do want to try a lot of this street food, but I'm scared, man. Like just the way that the food's prepped and the way that it's handled, and it's just sitting out in the heat, people chopping the raw meat with their bare hands, and I know they ain't washing their hands, dog shit. So I just not sure about eating too much of the street food, but we'll see. I seem to be in a bit of an inner city area now, so I mean the whole city's inner city with 25. Buenas. Hola amigo. Buenas tardes. That's the friendliest person so far. I mean the more you get in localized neighborhoods and more dog shit, you get friendlier people for the most part, unless you're in a very dangerous area where people are just angry. But yeah, much friendlier people in the non-gentrified areas, because I look like a tourist, not somebody who's come to gentrify the place. So, but yeah, back to the street food. You have to be careful because I've been sick before recently, and yeah, some of the street food is not safe. Buenas. Whoa, look at that. Oh, talk about giant concrete squares. They should put a little garden in the middle. Wow. Estoy en el Centro Histórico de la Ciudad de Mexico. Wow, grandes edificios, viejos edificios, ¿cómo se dice? Histórico. Una bandera gigante. Bandera de México gigante. Yeah, in the center of the city. I walked here from the famous gentrified hood I'm staying in. Just about made it. Still breathing okay. Yeah, it's cool. It's imposing. It must be like the Mexican version of Red Square, but the buildings are old, not that impressive. This is the main church, but yeah, it's definitely not my favorite square. I'd take little San Salvador over this any day, but certainly famous. It's no it's definitely no Buenos Aires, that's for sure. It seems safe though, seguro, that's good. Lots of police, hay mucha policía. Just a little soulless, really. Unfortunately, that's just my honest opinion. Definitely could just put a giant green space literally in the middle. Just put a garden. Necesitan un jardín. It's not hard to just put a giant green space in the middle of concrete. So anyway, not my business. But I guess this is the famous church. Maybe I'll go in there. Is this the Zocalo? I don't know too much about La Ciudad de Mexico, but I'm here and I'm exploring. Bienvenidos a la Catedral Metropolitana de la Ciudad de Mexico. It's pretty imposing, that's for sure. It's not gothic, but it's pretty ugly. Not gonna lie. Wow. Buenas. Wow, it's a lot more imposing on the inside. Wow. I guess the Spanish didn't steal all the gold, they left some of it. They left enough to fill the inside of a church. This is an impressive cathedral. Wow. Really is very impressive. Wow. A gift shop selling plastic rubbish inside the church.
Usted buscaba la plaza de lentes, taller, laboratorio.
Buscaba lente la plaza, taller, laboratorio. Cruz famosa. Mira, hay niños.
¡Saluden para Inglaterra! ¡Saluden! Y con la música, y toda la gente de México se emociona.
Vamos, México, vamos.
Para que vean que México estamos bien pendejos.
He's probably making fun of me.
Que sepan los de otro. Es lo que nos.
It was fun. He's probably making fun of me, the clown, but they were really friendly and welcoming there. About to run out of battery, but I've seen most of the city centre, and it's really beautiful. If this is the end of the battery here, la Ciudad de Mexico es mejor a Lima, a Buenos Aires, a Santiago. Es más limpia, es seguro, la gente son amigable y tiene edificios buenos y bonitos. Me gusta. My first impression was, because it was a bit like Buenas, Viva Mexico. My first impression of the place was just sprawling mess and bad air and just a giant city, but at the end of the day it's a really cool place, it's a really cool city, and yeah, everybody seems pretty friendly. There's police everywhere, it's very safe, and I've had a lot of fun walking around and want to come back. I wouldn't come for more than a couple of days, but yeah, a couple of days here is great. Yeah, very, very clean. Really impressed with how clean it is for the most part. A few neighbourhoods with dog poo and the usual, but for the centre they've really kept it clean. They spend money on cleaners. The parks are clean. I mean, look, this is really spotless, and people seem pretty happy. You know, buenas. People seem pretty happy. The locals and the people seem very happy, and mostly very welcoming. And it's yeah, it's a beautiful downtown city centre and historic district. Way better than Lima. Way safer than Lima and Santiago, and it's way more inviting. And there's great restaurants, great street food, great everything. Really, I really like it. I'm very impressed. So much better than. It's a nice way to end this this long and now tiring trip. It's actually a really nice day, and put a smile back on my face. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and get some great food and sign off from beautiful Mexico City, the Centro Historico de la Ciudad de Mexico. Nos vemos la próxima, the end of this adventure, and to be continued. Gracias, Mexico. Me encanta México y viva México. Ok, adiós.